Brings us to presentations. We have a new business with us here tonight, and I had the honor of going out and see what a beautiful place you have and a beautiful business as VRG Components. And come on up and tell us about your business. We're looking forward to it. Yeah, come right up to the podium and introduce yourselves and tell us what you do.
Thank you very much for having us. I'm Verena Martin, CEO and co-founder of VRG Components. We are a global independent distributor of semiconductors, all kinds of active and passive electronic components that go into automotive, telecommunications, IoT, robotics, anything you can imagine, any small bits and pieces that go on a PCB board. We've been established since early 2014 and are coming up on our 10-year anniversary. We are AS 9120B and ISO 9001 2015 quality certified. That's a global quality certification. It's very stringent. The AS 9120B is like aerospace level. That's helpful dealing with our customers. We're a small fish in a big pond in a $1 trillion industry. So we're trying to keep our quality up to par. We've been looking for a long time for a place. We've outgrown our small office space that we rented. And we've been looking a long time and luckily found this beautiful warehouse that was newly built over on Eden Avenue. And it just gives us great access to Charlotte, well-educated workforce, and the Independence Road corridor. And I know there's a lot of good things happening in this area, so we are happy to be part of it. We are a small team, plus minus 20 employees, but we are very diverse, age-wise and culturally. We speak, aside from English, German, Spanish, Russian, French, Spanish, and Chinese. Mandarin, yeah, okay. So we're flexible. The advantages of working with us, we're small, but flexible and can work more quickly. And we help our customers bridge supply, gaps and keep their production running. And Ruben can speak more to what kinds of customers and vendors we're dealing with.
I think you said it all.
No, you can still talk more. You're the expert.
Sure. I'm Ruben Gutierrez. I'm the founder of VRG Components. We started this business, like I said, about 9 and almost 10 months ago. And we really outgrew our office space just because the business was growing. Believe it or not, COVID really helped with that because everybody was looking for chips. When you were not getting your cars on time, and I think a lot of you might have been in that situation, we were the ones in the middle, sort of getting the components, the microprocessors, the semiconductors, integrated circuits, capacitors, resistors, caps, capacitors, connectors, anything that would go into a car. And so we were really closely working with tier 1 suppliers from BMW, VW. Also, we're a direct supplier for General Motors. We're working on Ford. They're very difficult, by the way.
If anybody has connections.
Anyone has connections, raise your hand. We'll talk afterwards. But we're very excited to be here in Indian Trail. I think it's a really wonderful place to continue to grow our business. Like Verena said, there's just a lot of opportunity, a lot of colleges around here, and we're hiring, talent as well, salespeople, purchasing people, and a few other departments as well, as we need more individuals. But we're very excited. I think technology is the future. I think there's a lot of, Tesla is right there, showing the door. I think to a lot of car manufacturers that electric cars is really the future. And believe it or not, I think by 2030 or 40, most of us will have an electric car, I would say. That's the future. But we don't only just deal with the automotive industry, we also deal with the medical industry. So everything you see in the hospitals, we supply electronic components to those manufacturers that are building those motherboards that go into those machines. So when you see the machines, if you open them, all the motherboards and all the parts are basically in those machines. We deal with all the components, all the little parts. Like at one point when I met, you guys might know the Woz, or Steve Woz, who co-founded Apple. He described it really well. He's like all the little chips that went into all the little motherboards that were like about this tiny or about this big. At one point, that were the size of this room. Well, they're all kind of now like nanotechnology, very, very small, very tiny. We deal with all sorts of technology, not just medical, transportation, and train systems. I mean, it goes on and on. But thank you very much for having us here tonight. Really appreciate it, and I'd like to get to know every single one of you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.